It's time for another episode of my shopping addiction, also known as a TEMU haul. I got some cool gadgets. Though this channel is going to stay being finance, budget, couponing, TEMU, just cheap shit friendly, I am going to start doing cheap traveling because I'm going to like 12 different countries in the next 2 years and it's not really breaking the bank. But when I travel so much, I need a lot of things to help make sure that I can get the best bang for my buck, so I bought some things. If you guys know, I have a lot of piercings. You don't see them often, but I love traveling with my mini makeup organizer that I got off Amazon, but it's a little big. So when I found this one, which is literally half the size of my other one, I bought it and it was only like $2. So mind you, the inside is a lot more compact. I actually already have jewelry in there. This necklace is a little harder to pack, but you see they have the little ring section, and then here, there are some where you have the little board to put in your earrings, but I did not care enough. I really would just put them in here. Like, this is still already so much of a lifesaver. I know a lot of people like putting it in Ziploc bags, but having something like this that's a lot more sturdy just seems so much more safe to me, especially when you're traveling overseas and you just know where it is. Also, Ziploc bags and metal jewelry that might just rip through it. I rather be safe than sorry. And for $2, honestly, I'll take a nice velvet container over a Ziploc. I have a lot of makeup here too because I recently did a video on my travel makeup bag, and I decided that because I have so many individual makeup bags and I do have like a few things that go in between the bags, I kind of don't want to have to keep moving stuff around. So I bought a few products, starting with this first one. Oh my god, if you can see that, it says it's by the same brand that I've had quite a few times, Handayan. I'm not gonna try and say it, but the link will be down below. But it's a 3-in-1. I do have the Ulta version of this, and it's basically a highlight blush and contour, and this specific one is number 1. And when I got it, it is much smaller than the Ulta one. I already packed the Ulta one because I'm traveling in a few days, but the Ulta one's probably about that big. Honestly, that's probably right. And this is how big this one is. Of course, I got shades that I thought would work for my skin tone. It's not, they had more options than Ulta, I'll say that. But, whoa. Okay, that's actually really, can you even see that? It's really pretty. I'm gonna swatch it for you guys, but that's the highlighter. This is the blush. It's a lot more of a brighter pink than I normally wear, but you know, when you're traveling and you don't have many options, I'm not gonna be that mad. The real reason I had to get this exact one was because of the contour though, because girl's kind of tan, and even this I think might be, nah, it should be fine. It's more of like it's like a soft powder. That definitely is going to work for contour. It feels really nice on the skin, and honestly, I'm not mad at that shade. It is a little more orange than I'd want my contour, but this was only a few bucks. I can't complain. Yeah, oh, okay. The blush is, oh, that was bright. I did have to press a little hard for that one. It is a lot more chalky, though it'll, honestly, when traveling, it'll do. Please, 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 please. What is it called? Please don't be ugly. Please don't. Please don't. Oh my God. Okay, I don't remember. Okay, the texture of this one's much like the bronzer. Oh yeah. The highlight made it. The highlight. Wait, I can't see that. Oh, she's pretty. She's pretty. When you have all these little products, sure, it's easy to use them, but using your fingers is probably not what you want to use them with, so I got this. I do have a travel brush kit that I got from Amazon, if you guys seen any of my other travel videos, but I saw this one. It's a lot more compact in the way that like I can slide this into anything. My other one's more of like a square and you kind of have to work with the brushes, but this one, though I don't remember why I got green, it's so much more, I don't know, versatile to me anyway. It is a very, very soft, and of course it has the 4 brushes on the end, which, sorry, it has 3 brushes on the end. I'm dumb. Look at that. There's not massive variety in these brushes, but you do have a nice thick one here, one that's more of like a detailed brush, and then more like a smudge brush. And there is the 3 very set holes for them. I will say I wish it wasn't as set, because then maybe if I had some other small brushes or like a little spoolie, I could probably shove it in there. I also thought a lot about this design because this is so hard to put the cap on, but if you just push this part, because I honestly, when I first opened it, I thought it was broken, you go back to having a very solid brush. And I will be taking this when I travel on my cruises, just because I love doing makeup for Elegant Night and everything else, but on a cruise, I am so condensedly packed, and I pack amazing on a cruise. On my next cruise, you guys will see that, but it's just, this just life so much easier, especially because I'm not the type to be carrying all my brushes. This versus this traveling kind of makes a difference, which is also why I have these little tubes here. It was a pack of 4 for like $3 or $4, and what I did was I took my foundation and I put it into this, and it just made life so much easy. Instead of me taking my travel containers. Now, a lot of people like doing the little pots. I do have a mini concealer, and it's my actual concealer that I use. But for my foundation, I was looking for something that was very similar because I love using a pump. And this is what I found on TEMU. It is like just the aerated one. I didn't fill mine to the top. I actually just filled it like that, and I just had to pump it as much as I could to make sure that I had enough. They do have smaller versions. I just thought that since whenever I travel, like my upcoming trip in like literally 3 days is a wedding, I kind of need more foundation and just really makeup in general. So being able to have just enough and being able to fill it less or more depending on my needs made so much sense. And since it's a pack of 4, I wasn't complaining. This was actually in my previous video. It's actually blue, my other one, but I got a pink one from a different brand. If you guys do not know, it's kind of like the little pens and markers that we had when we were kids, but on this you have a highlighter, an eyeliner, a brow pencil, and a lip liner. And I did get some different colors this time compared to my other one. They glide on perfectly just like my other one though. I tried a different brand just to be a little bit safe, and I'm not. Oh, I think this one might not be as sturdy though. I love the colors on this, but I think this pen in general, maybe I just broke it. Anyway, those are the 4 shades. They work perfect for me. Again, there are different colors for all of these. You can get more berry tones, get lighter tones, but this just makes much more sense for my skin tone. And this way I don't have to carry a bunch of minis. But normally my issue is when traveling is choosing a bunch of lip colors. So I bought this. It's supposed to be 5 liquid lipsticks. And I already opened this one because I wanted to see how, I was so confused when this came in, how small it was. And then I found that it had leaked a little bit. I didn't actually try the shades yet, but we're going to see if these are actually, you know, good. Remember, the whole point of this video is that I should just be able to take these, a little whatever the fuck, and be done with my entire makeup look. So I was hoping that these colors would be a little more versatile, and they looked like it when I chose. There were options for this one too, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't know if I'm gonna love these colors. The classic fuzzy ones, and that's what it looks like. I'm very confused by that. Like I said, I didn't open it before. I don't know how that is. It looks more like a lip gloss than anything, but I'm gonna swatch them on my hands. I'm not even gonna put these on my lips just because the leaking kind of worries me. It's given something. I just can't tell what. I will say the thing that I do hate is that there's so much excess product on this, and because of the way that like stopper, oh my god, if you can see the way the stoppers are, I really have no choice but to just wipe it on the top part of the stopper. These colors might work way better on someone else's skin tone, but honestly the only ones I'm liking is this one and this one. So I'm actually gonna put this one on and just see what this is like on my lips. Oh, it sucks that I like this color. It's not supposed to be plumping. I know it's not, but it has a very slight sting to it, and it's so dry. I know it's supposed to be matte, but it's so dry, and it's not even transfer proof. Look at that white. No, this is not it. This is not it. This is why you do your research. Make sure you look at your reviews and be extremely careful. But that doesn't mean I don't have a million different products I love. And if you guys want to buy any of these, I'll link them down below. At the end of the day, remember, I'm not professional. I'm just a middle child that has a minor shopping addiction.